If you've drawn the Page of Wands in reverse, this particular card represents an energy that is tied up with the imagination, which is tied up with the passions on how you imagine things in life, but it's from the point of view of things like setbacks to new ideas, pessimism, lack of direction, being taken for a ride or being conned. So it's as if you're in an environment where there's things around you that are too good to be true, too good to be real. The imagination is going on. There's delusions of grandeur. You're drawn in, you're sucked into the situation, and then it changes. And then the reality stands up and you realize that you've been taken. The money that you've invested into this has just been wiped out. The energy that you've put into building whatever it is that was just this amazing imagined world all crumbles apart. It is basically giving yourself to the situation, but you were taken advantage of rather than everything working out properly. It's more like taken advantage of. Your energy is wasted here. It is being stuck. It's being taken for a ride. It's being conned. It is something that draws you in, but it's not real. It is something you want to happen, but it's not tangible. And the types of energies that go with this is a very innocent, but not. It's an innocent energy that won't allow for the concrete things to develop. It is like saying that you want to go do one thing and then immediately change into another, and then immediately change into another again. There's no traction that gets made here. So this card is going to bring in the idea that we need to be able to weigh the difference between the imagination and what's real, to be able to gauge how much we participate, and be careful for the changes. The changes are going to come, but you want to be prepared for those changes, because at any time, what's imagined can completely change. We don't want to be lost in that. We don't want to be hurt in that. When you go into the imagination world, take your imagination with you. You can leave everything else behind so that you're not conned out of whatever you're trying to experience. I would love your support. I'm in the process of working to get my deck on Amazon or up in the marketplace. I need to raise enough money to print out 1,000 copies of this deck. And so I'm raising money. So I'm looking for donations for $20 to $25 for getting on the list of people to receive that first printing of the deck. On my website, I have a donate button and I have a Litecoin address. What I'm going to do is any donations that come in, I'm going to move those into Litecoin so I can save there, so that when I raise enough, I'm going to be able to take them to print. I totally appreciate your support. I hope to be able to send you a deck before too long.